From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's, of course, at my bar. And we got special guests today. The Southside Business Men's Club is here. They got a lot going on, and so is Major Harding, and so is Coach Dave Campo. Let's welcome in the panel. Mark Geil's here, Mark Geil Photography. Hey, Mark,
yes,
how are you, man?
Doing
welcome
great.
to the show.
Loving it.
How you doing? Tim Buchanan, how are you, brother?
Doing great.
Good to see you. And Chris Bagley.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you guys. Major and Coach, how are you?
We're good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, tell us about the Southside Business Men's Club, why you're involved, and what you guys are up to.
Well, we're a civic-minded group. We go out and we take some kids out at Christmas time and let them do some shopping.
Okay.
We also have YAP, which is Youth Achievement Program, which we take kids from a local school. We send them up to D.C. We help provide some of the offset some of the costs that it takes to get travel up there and back.
Sure.
And then we public service awards. We also do those while
Wow.
we're here.
So you guys do a lot of philanthropic work.
That's the
Is
whole
it all
idea.
based off that?
Yes, that's what we're based on.
Okay.
We do transfer business back and forth.
Yeah, sure.
But
And
that's not
networking.
our main focus.
Tim, you've been a part of that group for a long time, right?
I joined in 1989. I might be the longest tenured member right now.
1989. No kidding. Sounds like a Taylor Swift song or something. Wow.
I haven't been jilted lately. though.
What drew you to the club initially? What brought you there?
Number one, there really wasn't much else going on in town back then.
Okay.
So I gravitated toward it because it was so civic-minded.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, he's talking about a Youth Achievement Program, and we give away $50,000 in scholarships to
Do you
kids
really? Wow, that's
coming out of high school now. So
Wow.
every year.
That's
And,
huge.
You know, but the club was formed in 1932. There was a group of people on the south side that were struggling to make it through the Depression, a bunch of businessmen, and that's why it became the men's club, because women weren't in the workforce at the time. They were allowed in, I think, in 1996.
Okay.
And that was a fight. But we got through it, and I've seen the membership swell and shrink over the years. It's usually tied to what's going on in the economy.
Okay.
At one point at its peak, we had 450 members. I think we're down to about 200 now.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, we're very busy in the community, very politically active, and
yeah.
doing a lot of social work.
Is Sean here, or I'm sorry, Chris, part of the youth movement?
Yeah.
Are you the movie?
I don't know
Are
that
you
I'm
the
as
movie?
youthful as you think I am, but I'll take it.
There you go. There you go. How long have you been involved with the club?
I'm in my third year.
Okay,
So,
great.
yep, just,
What drew you? How'd you get involved?
Well, I've been in insurance for a while, always looking for good networking groups, and that's kind of where it all started out. And came in to network with other like-minded professionals to exchange business. And what I found was a great philanthropy type organization that kind of stole my heart. So. The networking is really kind of secondary to what we do for the community, and that's what's kept me around and will keep me around. So.
I'll tell you, we always talk about how great this community is, right?
Absolutely.
The people make it great. It's groups like that really help make it great.
When I got down here with the Jaguars back in 2005, it only took me a year to figure out that this community was different.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of good people that cared about each other. There were a lot of groups that were doing charity work and starting with Tom Coughlin with the J Fund. All those, there was no question I was coming back. I left for 10 years and came back.
No doubt, no doubt.
Fantastic.
I never left. Been here almost 30 now.
Yeah.
Is your club similar to Rotary, like in that kind of sense, or not really? Or how do you guys differ?
That may be for Tim, because I've
Tim,
never
how do
been
you
part of
differ?
Rotary, so I don't know.
So we don't have an attendance requirement.
Okay.
But we're very similar in many other ways.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, it's a great group, obviously. You guys got some events coming up. Why don't you tell us about those?
Well, one of the things I did want to kind of sidetrack you here
Yeah,
a little
do
bit
it.
was right around the corner is the South Side Branch Library. There's a cornerstone that has the Southside Businessmen's Club name on it, because we were very heavily involved with the creation of that.
Okay.
The Friendship Fountain that you see over here on the south side,
Uh-huh.
100% Southside Businessmen's Club.
Really? All right.
The University Boulevard overpass that goes over the train tracks on University Boulevard was 100% Southside Businessmen's Club, because what was happening was trains were coming along and the ambulances couldn't get across and people were dying. So we helped start a fund to build that.
Very
And
cool.
Baptist Hospital as well.
Nice. So your funding comes from the club members and outside? Like you're doing fundraisers?
We have partnered with outside organizations in the past. We haven't done
But
it
mostly
recently.
it's the guys or people in part of the club.
Or we'll use an external organization to raise funds in partnership with other people.
Man, $50G a year in scholarships, that's phenomenal. You're really helping people out, man. That's pretty dang good getting into college, man.
Let's give them back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's your favorite part about it, Tim? You've been doing it the longest. I'll ask you first.
I think it's just the friendship, man. It's just you develop lifelong friends in there, and most of these guys have been around for a long time. So, that's really the big part.
Yeah. Well, Jacksonville's such a, everyone you know knows someone you know. So being in those groups must be make it even closer, right? You're 1 degree of separation instead of 2 or 6 or whatever say. How about you? What's your favorite part about it?
My favorite part has got to be the Christmas event that we do. We take children up to Target before they open, give them a couple $100, some underprivileged children, and we let them kind of go wild and pick out things that they wanted that they probably wouldn't have gotten for Christmas. And this past year, I got partnered up with a beautiful little girl named Takaya, absolute sweetheart, and we just had a great time going around and letting her pick out stuff that she picked out a lot of clothes and things that she really needed, really more so than gifts, and just seeing that, I mean, it lets you know that you're really making a difference.
Yeah, it's changing someone's life right there, right?
It's giving back, yeah.
No doubt.
It's like I'm Rotary 31 years and Mandarin, and our fundraiser's coming up. We do a 5K. We raise about $50,000. But our big recipients are the food banks. We give to the Mandarin Food Bank and the Mandarin Food Pantry. They're the big recipients. But it's all good. I mean, we're all doing the same thing, trying to put something back in.
Yep.
I wonder if you could ever partner down the road somehow, make it even bigger for both of you. I don't know how that is.
Well,
sometimes that
years ago, there was a spin-off from the Southside Businessmen's Club, a club formed on the north side as well as the west side, and they were both, it was North Side Businessmen's Club and West Side Businessmen's Club.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And they split off just, travel restrictions for people, and it's just more convenient. And there was enough people at the time to do that. But we have done that sort of thing in the past.
Cool. Mark, how about you? You'll be the last word. What's your favorite thing a part of being the Southside Business?
A combination of both. I love that we're giving back to the community. We're involved in that quite a bit, but the friendships that I have with some of these guys, I mean, Tim and I walk in the room, we're just starting laughing at each other, just looking at each other, and that's the kind of stuff that you really don't get in a lot of places, and that's what I enjoy about it.
Do you guys talk Jaguar football into these meetings at all? Do you vent?
If they want to down
Do you get
if they want to down them
right now? You get a chance to vent inside the
complaint
club?
sessions, yes.
How you feeling about the Jags? What would you say?
I'm always
today?
Optimistic. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just always
gotta be.
Looking forward to New Year. Yeah.
What's that?
Looking forward to the New Year. See if they can pull it off.
Absolutely.
Are you from here, Mark? Where are you from?
No, I'm from.
Oh, you're from Chicago Heights,
Yes.
right? Yeah, right. How long have you been down here?
I've been down here since 05.
Okay, long
January
time.
of 05, yeah.
Yeah, good. Good. For you.
Via Virginia Beach.
Okay.
When I was in the service, I did 20 years in the military.
Ah, thanks for your service.
Certainly, my honor.
Big
It's all
time.
my
So are
honor.
you Bears over
Yes.
Jags?
Oh, yeah.
I'm Jags over Bears, but Bears are number 2 for sure. You got kind of a bear-colored shirt on.
Yeah.
I've heard that, or Gators.
Or the game. They got a game tonight. That'll be fun to watch. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Keep up the great work, man. That was absolutely incredible. Hey, if you're interested in being part of the Southside Business Men's Club, you go to the profiles of Mark, of Tim, of Chris, and you'll see Major there. You'll see Coach Campo there. You'll see this conversation and thousands of others. Just go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website and you'll catch it all there. Until next time, stay safe and stay cool. And we'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Foodies Care is a nonprofit organization here started in Jacksonville, Florida. Our mission is to support other nonprofits realize and carry out their missions. We're trying to simplify that process to have a local body that's here on the ground and says, listen, we're going to work with you, we're going to partner with you, we're going to give you the resources that you need to be able to do the work that is needed in this community.